See what we just did there? We just calmed everything down, went into relax. It's how you live in harmony with the laws. Not so rampant, not so doubtful, not so worry. You don't want to block off everything. Nate asked a good question. Is that why Bob urges relaxation and meditation? Yes. Here's what goes on in somebody's mind. I can tell instantly when I come in contact with somebody, not because I'm just some like great person, you can as well. If you're very, very aware and you're consciously awake and aware at all moments, you can go into a conversation and you know how crazy somebody's mind is, or you know how calm it is. You can feel it in their words, you can feel it in their expression, you can feel it in everything that they do. Okay. Now, the calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. That's the Serenity Prayer that James Allen talks about, right? Serenity of mind, what does that mean? It's calmness of mind. Your thoughts, when they're not going so crazy, you're not doubtful, you're not worried. When you're not doubting, you're going to act in your business. You're going to approach that person. You're going to do more things because you're in a state of well-being. A state of ease will then express itself to and through your body. So that's a good one. Good question, Nate. All right, anyone need to take a quick screenshot before we go to the next slide here? Okay, good to go. As you can tell, we took about 30 minutes on one slide. That's just this important. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one here. And many of you have seen this before. We're going to go through this one much quicker because then we're going through some of the laws of the universe. So stay tuned in towards the end of the call here. It's going to be really good. All right, we're now all in bondage. And this is so very important. If you want to make a quantum leap by the end of 2018, okay? We have 5.5 months left. All of you are on track for it, okay? Even if you just started the program, you've been in the program for over a year, year and a half, 2 years, doesn't matter, okay? You are in a state where you can make a quantum jump, 10x everything by the end of this year or even the next 90 days. Just by me saying that out loud, you have the potential to do it. But are you willing to do it? Remember lesson 1 when we set our C-type goal. Are you able and are you willing? Bob always says, yes, you're able to do it. Because if you have a thought and you have a dream, you have a dream. You don't have my dream because it's unique to you. My dream is unique to me. Okay? So just by you being born with the dream and the idea, boom, you can bring that into physical fruition. Are you willing, though? And here's a big part of this. Are you willing to completely stop living the way you're living now? Are you willing to do the most incredibly uncomfortable things over the next 5.5 months? Incredibly uncomfortable. Are you willing to say move? Or are you willing to completely make a transition from your job to a full-time business when you don't know where the income's coming from? See, most people will set the C-type goal, though they have this beautiful dream, this beautiful vision, but they're not doing that much different. And since they're not doing that much different, they feel comfortable every day, and that's why the energy's not shifting. Let's go through it. So, we have X-type thoughts. They're keeping us in bondage. There is no physical fact of ever being stuck. Nobody is ever stuck. They're mentally stuck, creating a feeling of stuckness, creating a reality of physically perceived stuck. It's never actually a fact. It's a mental fact, if you believe in it. X-type programming, X-type actions, X-type results. So that could be you right now earning $25,000 a month, whoever. Earning $10,000 a month. We just talk income because it's easy to explain, easy to see. So you expect that income. It's a familiar vibration. You just expect it. You just know that you're that caliber person. Okay. If you work a full-time job, you just expect $5,000 to come in every month or whatever it is, right? It's familiar. Very familiar. And it's very comfortable. Most days, pretty comfortable. Same routine, same stuff, same thing going on. Chilling, hanging out, whatever you're doing. Okay. Here's the big thing, though, is we introduced this why idea. And this could have been months ago for some of you. Here's that C-type goal, that big thing we're going after. Reason is one of our mental faculties covered in lesson number 5 of 6. Okay, 6 mental faculties. One of them is reason, our literal ability to think through things. And this is what makes us different than the animal kingdom, our 6 mental faculties, right? Our imagination and our will and our reason and a perception and the things that are going on around us, right? We're entertaining that why idea. This is where most people are thinking. They have a dream. They want to start the business. They want to jump from $10,000 to $50,000 per month, but they're just hasn't taken the step forward because they're programmed to keep doing what they're doing. Now, like I mentioned, I'm going to say it again. Most of you have seen this before, so a lot of you are like, yeah, I get this. Okay, well, we need to do a reflection here. Okay. Now, we start to get emotionally involved with the why idea. You can start to feel it. You start to feel the reality of it. So like even when all of us had this first time call with me and things, we're talking about these big ideas, right? You go to a seminar. This is what happens for somebody. They go to a 2.5-day seminar. They feel alive. They feel like everything's possible. They're entertaining why ideas. What's happening? You're in an environment where you're getting emotionally involved with these dreams. It's all possible, right? You're all there, and then you're feeling this strange ease feeling. You're just, sometimes you feel a little anxiety, a little uncomfort in things right in the seminar room or right in these sessions here. You just start to feel possibility and more faith, right? And what happens is then you move into a foreign vibration, which is a foreign feeling, which is really uncomfortable. You're thinking about doing something. You're thinking about making a jump. You're thinking about changing the business up, doing 10x what you're doing, but you have to do it dramatically different than you've ever done it before. And these things are coming to mind, but what happens is the terror barrier. And there's some uncertainty. You don't know if it's going to work. You don't know if that new thing in your marketing plan is going to work. You don't know if that new income is going to work. You're just unsure. It's the uncertainty, which is that fear that we talked about on the last slide there. I know the uncertainty through those little bricks. You can't really see the green anymore. I'll retype if I need to, okay? But there's this state of fear. It's kind of scary. It's very scary at some points too. So you're uncomfortable, you're scared, and you're still excited though for your goal, okay? What's going on here is you are dramatically excited in your conscious. You're thinking about things. You're thinking about this new lifestyle. You're really excited if you could start living there. But your paradigm supports the feeling of being scared subconsciously because you've never been there before.